Hi GV8, Mr. Ruley here with today's edition of Storytime. This week we have a really interesting book called How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow. Let's check this out together. Alright, this is written by Monica Sweeney. Author I haven't heard of, but I really like this book. Alright, How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and gardens growing. But of all the things they did together, their very favorite was making rainbows so that the whole world was colorful and happy. Then one day the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through to the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the clouds, and the clouds went clap, bang, boom right back. They stopped being friends and were never together in the sky again. Oh, I'm sad to see when friends have falling out like that. Let's see if they can figure it out. With the sun and clouds far apart, it was scorching hot on some days and damp and cold on others. That poor little wet dog right there. And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without rainbows, the flowers, streams, and even cities started to lose their color. Soon the earth was just black and white. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons, and the crayons still had their colors. The desk rattled, shook, clamored, and clanked, and all of a sudden it toppled over, and the box of crayons tumbled out. Good job, crayons. Ha! I'm naked! Yippee! Oh, would you get off of me? I'm out of here, woe is me. Hey! Where are all the colors? The crayons started to search for the colors. They raided marker bins and tore through art projects, but everything as far as they could see was only black and white. Who made all the colors go away? Oh, this is so sad. This is terrible. What about daffodils and butter? If oranges aren't orange, do I even exist? All right. The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky looking angry, and the clouds were all the way to the other looking gloomy. Oh, I miss all the colors. We can't even draw rainbows together now. Wait! That's it! We need to save the rainbows! So the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town, but nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't seem to notice. We have to make our rainbows bigger, Violet said. Working together, the crayons drew and scribbled. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. Ever so slowly, the sun perked up, and the clouds floated in for a closer look. The sun and the clouds both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. What bright colors, said the sun. It's incredible, said the clouds. They looked at each other with great big smiles. The sun said to the clouds, remember when we used to be together all the time and make rainbows? The clouds nodded. I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you. Well, I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you, said the sun. Well, that's nice. They both acknowledged their part in the problem. It's always very helpful when we do that. Well, it's better being friends, said the sun. The clouds agreed. They hugged. The sun shined brightly and the clouds misted happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows reappeared near and far, turning the world colorful once again. I love that story. I think there's one more picture here I want to show you. Ah, yes. Now that is a colorful picture. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow. You take good care, everybody.